back when I was running amok and doing my thing and terrorizing the world, taking women as hostages, drinking myself to oblivion every night, seeking, never filling this hole. There was this thing where I was just extremely confused about pain, pleasure, discipline, and what that all meant. I thought I was always missing something, that life was all about seeking and pleasure and getting something, getting rewarded, getting affirmation, getting laid, getting drunk, getting what I could, because I felt such a sense of lack. And this is the thing, I'm not perfect. I still feel a sense of lack. Now, I've been sober 5 years. I've woken up to all kinds of things. I've been working on this stuff for probably 7-8 years total, right? My self-esteem, my internal messaging, childhood stuff. I just got out of therapy earlier, right? EMDR. But, I've turned it around, and it's not perfect, but my thought process today has become, and bear with me, that life is all about pain. Now, maybe that sounds terrifying to you. It used to me, but it's a good thing. Life's all about pain and how much pain I can take. How much pain can I, in the background, live with at all times? What do I mean by that? I don't mean physical pain. I don't mean depression and emotional pain. I mean that we know life is hard. And we always knew that deep down, that we're not going to get everything we want. Not every romantic partner is going to want us. Not every day is going to be perfect. Every drunk is not going to lead to the perfect life. We're never going to get there. And when I was out drinking, terrorizing, using, seeking, it's like I was running from that all the time. When I can accept that now, in the quietness, in the stillness, that life is going to suck. Things are going to go wrong. People aren't going to like me. Women might leave me. I might do all the right things and never get rich, never get rewarded. Things might keep going wrong. My business might fail. People might treat me like crap. Who knows? I might get injured. I might lose my legs for some reason. I don't know. But when I accept what was once a fear and let it just lie, life gets easier. Okay? Because then when awful things do happen, you're not seeking. It's like when bad things, it's like I used to always be seeking and wanting pleasure and band-aiding, covering, filling this hole so much. Even when things were good, right? And I was at the top, I was on these manic highs, I was still running from it. And then of course, when things got real bad, there was zero foundation, emptiness, okay? I went through something really, really awful a couple years ago. It was horrible, but you know what? It was still, I found the bottom. I found that floor of pain and I started to recover. And that was an eye-opening experience. Had to do with, losing my child for a while. My partner moved in with someone else, and it was a huge story. Okay, we've all been through things like that, and it was a crazy time in my life. But I felt so much pain, and I finally realized, wow, this is where it happens. After all I've been through, this is where it happens. This is where the growth happens. When I accept that life hurts, and that's okay, right? Change hurts. Being a good person actually hurts. And that's when you start getting into different religions, and let's say Christianity. That's what they're talking about. That's what Jesus was talking about when he said, there will be there will be pain, there will be trouble. Your life will be difficult, right? But today I just try to be reasonably happy. Because then that means I'm going to be happy if I can just accept being reasonably happy. Might not make any sense to you. But when I just expect to be reasonably happy, reasonably satisfied, and I try to be grateful for that, you find actually the happiness. Sometimes you get those God shots, those moments where it all makes sense, okay? But life can be really difficult, and then you lose that, and it's all a journey and a process. But basically, long story short, TLDR, too long, didn't read. Life, if you think that life is about pain all the time, that's a better place to start than life is all about pleasure, getting what I want. Why do people want to be disciplined? What does this all mean? Why can't I just have fun? Live short. You only live once. That phrase has a whole different meaning for me. It drives me nuts, that phrase. It's a whole different meaning for me today. You only live once. You only have one life. So respect it. Respect yourself. Set high standards. You're going to let yourself down, but keep praying. Forgive yourself. And keep working on yourself forever. Okay? There's always going to be pain. There's always going to be trouble. There's always going to be struggle. If we can get through that, that actually builds confidence and strength and self-sufficiency. So anyhow, that's all I got for you today. It's just, I realized that I embrace pain today, and almost I kind of seek it, which is something I'm kind of working on, right? Now I tend to do this and punish myself sometimes. I don't want to be a martyr, but it's a hell of a lot better than running for pleasure, thinking about what can pleasure me, what can I get all the time. If you've been there, it's miserable. So anyhow, I wish you the best. Thank you for listening to me today. Just wanted to give you a quick talk before I go into my office. Have a great one, guys.